Regardless of how good your swing is, it is bound to fail to give you the desired result if you are not properly aligned. This means positioning yourself in the appropriate place to hit the ball down the target line to where you want it to go. Alignment is one of those things that has to be checked at every shot and usually plays a big role in most players' pre-shot routines. The following are few golf alignment tips that you may find helpful. 1. Once you have determined your target line, the path you want the ball to follow, you should square your club with the ball at the appropriate angle and then position yourself accordingly. If you position yourself first, you are very likely to misalign since it can be difficult to notice until the ball is actually in the air and it is too late. 2. Pay special attention to your shoulders. Once you have identified the target line, square the club with the ball and position yourself accordingly. The main thing to be sure of is that your shoulders are properly aligned. Your swing will follow the alignment of your shoulders, so if your shoulders are misaligned, so too will be your shot. 3. The only way to determine whether or not the ball is going where you want it to is to have a properly defined target line. That is, you have to have an intended flight path for the ball in order to identify whether or not you are having any swing problems, alignment problems, or are heading in the direction intended at all. For many people use a wide array of tools to help them with alignment, even including some professionals when needed. The most common tool is to lay out a different golf club and use it as an alignment aid by pointing it down the intended target line. Other people sometimes use tape or other relative straight things they can lay upon the ground near the ball. 5. Although it is easy to do, you should never simply assume you are properly aligned. Quite simply, alignment can be tricky, which is why having a defined goal and a set target line is so essential, ensuring you are hitting the ball correctly. Just because you are facing the right direction does not mean that you are truly aligned correctly. 6. One of the best ways to ensure that you are properly aligned is to use the square stance. This stance requires that your shoulders, hips and thighs are all aligned parallel with the target line. The great thing about this stance is that it becomes very easy to compare the alignment of different body parts to see if everything is aligned as it should be. Defining the target destination and the relevant target line to it is absolutely essential for good golf. Shooting with no target is a perfect way to fail to realize bad swing problems, since without a target you really have no idea whether or not your shot went where it was supposed to or not.